Hello, my name is Henk Conn, and I do an ongoing series on YouTube called California's Housing Crisis. This would be my eighth installment to this ongoing series. I'm here in Humboldt County, and I've been able to be in touch with my guest, Corey Chambers, who is a real estate broker. Say hello. Hello, Corey. And you're a real estate broker?
Hi, Hank. Sure am. How you doing?
Good, thank you. And how long have you been in the real estate business?
For 14 years, mostly in Los Angeles.
Yes. And in your 14 years, I guess before you became a broker, what were you before that?
For a broker, I've done marketing and sales and stuff like that for most of my career.
So you're a real estate agent.
Uh-huh.
So first you were a licensed agent for how many years?
Yeah, California, most people are have a salesperson's license to be an agent. And then later on, got my broker's license about 5 years ago, the broker's license.
So you're well educated in California legislation on housing, buying and selling things, and you're a seasoned uh, professional in the housing business.
Yeah, I'm not as expert as an attorney or a politician who writes the laws, but I've studied them quite a bit.
Okay. Now, when did the mortgage and the real estate business get together and decide to sell this scam on people and banks to say, hey, why don't you go and buy those poor people's houses and make a bunch of money so you can retire in Hawaii? What? And then started hiding the fact that they was going to destroy all of our neighborhoods in California.
Oh, well, real estate and lenders have always been together, and sometimes they're the same person. A real estate broker sometimes does both lending and act as a real estate agent as well. So, as far as getting together to for the scam, can you tell me again, repeat the
Well,
chief
I mean, you're a
of
smart
scam?
guy. Most people that are in real estate are smart people. So they had to see as they were encouraging these wealthier people to start buying more rental units and saying, hey, you can make this money, you can make this money, buy another apartment. And realizing, didn't you see at some point that encouraging that distribution of wealth to fewer hands, those dentists and those foreign inventors, that eventually the housing market was going to kind of tip away, and all these people working poor were going to say, hey, we can't afford all this because you're now treating all this as investments.
Well, you were talking about the big sophisticated investors. They typically are in control. They're not highly influenced by real estate agents. They're hiring agents like to work like salary and for them, well, when they're buying up all these properties.
Mhm.
So
So you think that they already had that idea?
that's not Joe and Sally real estate agent who's involved or talking these big companies into that. That this is the big companies just ordering their real estate people to go up and buy all these properties, and that has a lot to do with the laws and legislation that the lawmakers and the
And
voters.
as an industry, do you see people at these training programs encouraging agents to do these kind of things?
All the I've seen probably more training and coaching of real estate agents than anybody for the most part, and it's generally training smaller real estate agents who are just helping families with small children to buy a home. There has not been any discussion of something as advanced as helping major corporations to procure 40,000 apartment, you know, units and things like that.
So
So
as an industry, you're kind of saying, hey, we didn't invent this problem.
uh, No, well, certainly real estate agents and brokers, the kind that we know and love, they're we generally are helping people to find the right place or to sell their property to get the most money for it when they're selling, and then helping renters to find a place, and also helping landlords. But all the landlords that I help and that most agents and brokers help are they own one, two, three, four, five properties, not 40,000.
Now, when you look at a company, I mean, probably heard this. You got these companies that have 30,000, 20,000 apartment units. So they've got to have real estate agents because I'm sure they're not calling up the local agents, that they probably have their own
They
agents.
have agents and they pay them and they order them and tell them what to do. Yeah.
So there are.
Mhm.
You
They're,
know this
they're,
for a
they're
fact?
they're usually going to be employee agents or just attorneys without any agents as well. Or
So
sometimes
corporations, they have their own agents.
they're going to use their own agents and or their own attorneys. And some of them may do so much transactions that they don't need an agent or an attorney in some cases.
Do these business agents, these company agents, like most agents will make 3% on a sale? Do they make that standard 3%, or because they work for a company, they're getting salaried?
Some of them are going to be getting salaries and not commissions, and some of them will be getting a combination. And if they're doing a lot of transactions, they may be getting a lot less than 3%.
So are these larger companies cutting into the more independent real estate agents business in any way?
Yeah, large companies always cut into small businesses because they have more capital and resources of all kinds to be able to do so, and then that's what they do. So that includes real estate, and every other industry has a big, small farmers have a problem because big ag goes and buys up all the land and controls all the farm equipment, the seeds, and everything else. That's the big companies that they do in every industry. And that's like I tend to blame government more being libertarian. You tend to blame big business, but it's the two of them get together and are become a bad influence on each other. And of course, you're right that the big business, the big evil business corporates pay for that. They buy off the governments.
My last question to you is how do you think artificial intelligence is going to change the real estate agents world?
That's my favorite topic. Real estate agents, most of their careers are going to be killed from various factors, including AI. AI is going to be telling everyone what to do, and if you want your job, you had better do it, what they tell you to do. That's the future for every industry, because AI is most people who use it know it can, in a lot of areas, come up with better, faster information. And they're already implementing where AI can move the mouse and turn on devices, activate devices, completely control manufacturing, and even build a business, run the business, sell the business, all without any humans. And those things are all coming up.
And what will be the consequences if you decide to not to if you decide not to do what AI is telling you to do?
In more and more instances, it's going to be illegal to not use AI because it'll be considered irresponsible to not use AI for most things in the near future. And it'll be considered irresponsible to not have AI guiding the government on most things, because AI, in the worst case scenario, it gives you groupthink, but at least it's like having this huge council that includes some of the smartest people in the world and in history. But it does have a enormous number of downfalls, including making mistakes that are very serious mistakes, and a whole lot of other bad things.
Most people are assuredly say that artificial intelligence will do something bad, maybe kill mankind, enslave us all.
And good.
But
Well,
the thing is that what I wonder is like right off the bat, even people that don't know anything about AI, to everybody that knows everything about AI, says this. So the people that started AI must have said, "Hey, we're making AI, even though everybody's going to know it's going to ultimately kill us all." Why would they start doing that in the first place?
That's the ones who are making the most money are the ones who say, oh, yeah, there's challenges, and we will just rise up and meet those challenges. Uh, in the meantime, is your check in the mail yet? So that's their typical conversation.
Mhm. Yes, the challenges, we'll meet those challenges when AI starts killing everybody off, or because they got too many parking tickets.
Right. According to my calculations, AI is not going to be killing as many people as humans will be killing uh,
No.
with and without AI, but AI will have other problems that are existential threats. AI, no matter what, will be killing and destroying the lives that we once knew.
Mhm, mhm. Yes. It is a brave new world that we are about to see.
Uh-huh.
Mhm. Isn't that fantastic?
The good news is you'll be able to climb into the Matrix, your Matrix capsule, and just experience fantastic video games.
Will I be able to leave it once I'm in it?
Um, Probably not always.
Well, with that, thank you very much. And
Thank
thank you for talking and enjoy your profit in the world of monetizing people's needs.
Thanks, and it's all just a dream anyway. It's all just a simulation.
Thank you.
Take care.
I, yes.
You look almost real. You
That's,
look and sound almost real.
I know. One day I will not. Goodbye.
Bye.